Okay, so as a teen, I wish someone would have told me to develop more skills. It's so important to have a skill set when you're older. School doesn't teach you that. School teaches you the general, generic math, science, this, that. And if you go further and further and further in school, all the way, doctorate and stuff like that, if you want to be a doctor, lawyer and stuff, okay, school. But it doesn't really teach you like a skill set. That's what like trade schools are for, right? You become a mechanic, something like that. But I wish when I was a teen and I had as much time as I did, I didn't think I had a lot of time, but I had more time than I thought. I wish I would have developed more skills. Fortunately for me, I developed music skills at the age of 15. I started playing around with instruments and I really liked it, and I got into it and I dove into it, and it changed my life. Any type of skill, graphic design if you're into it, some sort of art, woodworking, the ability to like weld metals.
Webster's dictionary defines wedding as the fusing of two metals with a hot torch.
It's best if you're passionate about something, but sometimes, like when I was a kid, I didn't want to play piano. The lessons were boring. I wanted to go outside, do something else, play video games. I wish my parents would have forced piano on me, because that's a skill set I would love and could really use right now. I hated guitar lessons. I didn't get that many because of that. I wish I would have stuck with them. I don't want to discourage you from school, but I wouldn't focus on school as much as you think, like still do a good job, but it's like, to me, I would focus more on what makes you money in the real world, and that's skill sets and people. Whatever you're into, if you're into clothing design, whatever, just start developing a skill, start learning. There's so many resources out there nowadays. Udemy, YouTube's free. Udemy, you can just wait around until one of the classes is $10. Usually if you add it into your cart and just sit there, the classes aren't $120. They always discount them down to $10. And there's so many things you can learn on that. Online courses that'll teach you all sorts of things. I mean, that's the thing. It doesn't matter what age. Just start now. Start developing skills now. They come in handy, because there's 8-year-olds that write entire songs and are songwriters. If I was like, oh man, like he already started so young, what's the point of me starting? That's a terrible mindset. Today is the day to start. I'm so glad I started when I was 15, because I'm 29 now and I can produce music, and I'm pretty good at it. But it took me a long time to get there. The faster you start, the better. You could be 35, develop a skill set, and by the time you're 45, you're gonna be stoked because you're 10 years deep, you're better at something. It potentially has value now and you can make money from it. So I wish I knew that as a teen. I wish I would have developed more skill sets than what I did. I spend a lot of time, hanging out, playing video games. It's time for their knife fight. Oh, this is not... Stuff like that, which is great. I enjoyed my youth, but I wish I would have taken an extra hour a week to learn piano, an extra hour a week to learn how to sew or make clothes, an extra hour a week graphic designing. Man, I wish I knew how to graphic design. It's not just for teenagers. If you're any age, just start developing your skills. I'm still developing skills, and as long as you're growing, you always feel like you're getting younger. You feel like life is there's something to do. So that's something I wish I knew as a teen.